Proof that this is a rape system in America and on the world is that if my message got out and they weren't threatening women subtly or otherwise and telling them not to date me, okay, and they're threatening them that they better not tell anyone that they told them not to date me, then a lot of women, okay, would throw themselves at me. Many of them feel bad, and they know that they owe me so much, and other guys have been being evil. Do you date the handsome guy who's been doing the right thing that you've been threatened not to date, or the masses of guys who turn their back on morality and romance and true love? Okay? All those women who tell their husband to sleep on the couch might want to divorce their husband and marry me if they had the opportunity. Okay? So they're directly controlling their romantic behavior. And that's just one of many, many ways. Even if gangs, corporate groups, political groups, law enforcement, intelligence agencies, military, government groups, on and on and on, weren't in a concerted effort to coerce them, even if they're doing it individually, which they're not, right? Gang stalking has shown us, with over 22 witnesses in my case alone, okay, that there's a concerted effort. But even if there wasn't, okay, the effect of their philosophies, cultures, and attitudes, okay, is that women feel coerced and threatened not to date me. They'll lose their job, they'll get raped and assaulted, and they'll get targeted, and so on, blacklisted, and so on and so forth. Okay? And they weren't raised to have the heart to face this adversity, even though that's the main message of the Bible. Matthew 10, whoever doesn't pick up their cross and follow me is not worthy of me. Anyone who wants to live a godly life in Christ will be persecuted. Hebrews, you have not yet resisted to the point of shedding your blood, and on and on and on. Right? Whoever loves their son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me, etc. That's the core message. He said you have to be willing to be persecuted like the disciples and the early Christians and Stephen the martyr and so on and so forth. Zechariah, Isaiah, you name it. All the greats were persecuted and martyred. And you have to be willing to join them to be a Christian. Because people aren't willing to be martyred for God, only for their racial causes or political causes or their complex, they're not Christians. Okay? They don't want that message to get out because they want the money still flow to the church. Some of these churches have billions of dollars, and they got that money lying about who I am and for the purpose of racial supremacy. They were around during slavery. These people owned slaves. They made money off slaves. They took the tithes of people who owned slaves. They gamed the system. There's not a decent bone in their body. Not a single one of them, not a single church, not a single member of their churches has obeyed God through me, nor have they presented a viable counter-argument. Just a bunch of racists saying, look, you're not Jesus, man, because we're making too much money in their own way. That's despicable. So I've proven that the churches aren't right with God and that it is a rape cult system. Now think about all the people who have vested interest in keeping you from coming to that point of view. And what does that lead you to? It leads you to, I'm right, I'm the Messiah, I'm the most righteous person on the planet. Other people are not doing this. They don't have 22 witnesses to their persecution for moral precision. Only their persecution for basic causes that are like, being a tree hugger compared to this. Okay? Even Black Lives Matter is peanuts compared to this. This is moral precision. This is divine. This is the essence of morality, not just a specific racist cause. Thank you.